it had been recommended to somebody online when I was looking up different forums to simply take a small screw like you see in there and pound it in slightly, and then just start screwing it in and get it in there a little bit, so that not too far so you don't, you know, hit anything in the back, but just far enough to where you can, you know, that it's in there. And then take like a cat's paw or the back of your hammer, which is technically what that is, cat's paw or whatever the hell you want to call it, and pull it out just like a freaking nail. And yeah, that's how I got it out right there. So I'm a little bit jazzed, because that basically means that now that it's out, I can pretty much get it out. But I wanted everybody to see that. That's the way I recommend that you do it. Fast and easy, so you're not sitting here messing with the dang thing, bending tools and you know, catching stuff and whatnot. That's a very easy way to do it. So I recommend that to everybody. I'll have the seal out in just a second. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Hey everybody, it's the old seal. You can see that it is extremely disgusting, but on the inside looked pretty good. Yeah, you can see that the screw method works awesome, because you can reuse it to drive in the new seal. So that way you can get a clean drive on it. I've cleaned this up, the flange that attaches to the drive shaft, and I don't feel any rough areas on it. I mean, it has a very, very little lip, but it's not enough to where I can catch it with my fingernail like in Analog's video. He says he can catch that burr with his fingernail. Mine's actually extremely smooth, so it's not going to need any what was it? Any sanding like he does in his video. He explains everything. I'm not as well versed in this as he is, so if you click on his video, he'll tell you exactly why and what to do. You take some fine grit sandpaper and you go around it. That's what he does. But it doesn't feel like I need it, so I'm not going to do it. It feels extremely smooth. So I'm going to get this new seal and put it in there and get everything situated. What I'm going to do before I do that is I'm going to coat the very outer edge with some gear oil so that it just sits in there very nice and neat. Well, you know what? I'm not going to coat it. You know what? Screw that. I'm not going to coat it. I'm going to keep it dry and get it in there. One more thing I forgot to mention is that this oil seal is I got this one from O'Reilly Auto Parts. The number for O'Reilly Auto Parts is that number right there, 1177, line NAT. That's the number that you put in if you're looking for the same oil seal that they sell from O'Reilly, a national oil seal. That's what it's from, national, I guess. That was the one that said it was the more expensive oil. This was 20 bucks, and it said specifically on O'Reilly's website that it was a for the 7.5 inch ring gear, so that's the reason why I got it. So yeah, just wanted to let everybody know. Alrighty everybody, got it back on. It took forever to get on because we pounded it on one side, it wants to pop out the other, so I was trying to use a rubber hammer, and I just didn't have enough leverage and, you know, movement. If I want, you know, while I was doing it, the sway bar was getting in the way, and so basically I didn't have enough swinging, you know, capability. So I finally just got tired of it and took the hammer to it. Had a little bit, you know, it's a little smaller. I was able to get it in there and just tapped it in all the way around, and it finally got seated to where it was seated in all the way around instead of just one side or the other. So yeah, so now all you have to do is slide this flange. I'm doing this with one hand. Slide that flange back on there. Try and get it in there, you know what I mean? There we go. Yep, see, there we go. Now she's back on there. And still have the white mark. So obviously the white mark's down, so I'm gonna have to, and the thing don't move, so I'm gonna have to get that pretty much right where I want it, where it's like right on that side. So So yeah, it should be about right. I should be able to get it on there. If not, I'll just unlock the hubs and then swing it back into position. So yeah, pretty much that's how you do it. So the new seal's in, and after I'm done bolting it all back together, I just got to fill the differential, and she's done. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Just make sure that your marks line up, and it goes back and bolts together where those marks were, and you should have no problem. So that's how you basically change a pinion seal on a 7.5-inch IFS Toyota differential. So enjoy. One more thing, everybody, before I let you guys go, I wanted to basically say that also when I put back on this nut and this screw here, let me get it going here so that you can all see. So basically you have that, you know what I mean? And you know, remember I marked where it was. I marked this screw with this little alignment. And so what I'm gonna do is that I gotta remember how many times I screwed it out to screw it back in. So that's how you know you're gonna have the right tension. It came out 7 turns, 7 complete circles. So that's my number. So when I screw it back in, I'm gonna screw it in 7 complete turns, and then that's it. I'm gonna leave it, chisel it back in the bolt, so where it's chiseled in, and then bolt this back on, and then fill the diff, and she's done. So I just want to let everybody know that one bit of information. Make sure you remember how many times you unscrewed it. So there you go. Enjoy.